Yeah, here's this week's anime. It's here a day later than it's supposed to be. This package in particular arrived today. And while I would have had other things, this is kind of the real content of what got released this week. More than half of it here, so I figured best to wait. And as you can see, the package on the bottom is a little different. I'll show you the front. It's got my address on it, so whatever. It's from Japan. Don't think I mentioned it, but I found out that no, right, that's right. I figured that out like near the end of last week. It's sticking, which is probably as designed. It does mean that getting at the delicious anime on it. Well, first of all, put the receipt aside, and then there we go. So why don't we go ahead and begin with that? This is Akito the Exiled Blu-ray Volume 2. Oh, sorry, 3. 2, of course, came out, I don't know, over a year ago. I'm trying to look on the back for anything that says subtitles, but I don't think these normally do. And this one slipped under my radar because the Amazon listing for it on the Japanese website does not include that has English subtitles, so it didn't show up in any of my searches for English subtitle releases. Let's see, obviously that's Suzaku. I don't remember if that's Lelouch or not. Akito the Exiled, I think, takes place in between seasons 1 and 2 of Code Geass. This is the third movie. Looks like there's 5. I think there used to be 4, but maybe they are just going with it or something. I don't know. The 4th one, I believe, has already been shown. It just doesn't come out on Blu-ray until October, so next month. So we've got random inserts, and we've got the disc. And I'm just guessing that it's English subtitled like everything else, because CD Japan agreed. But I don't know if they were making assumptions or not. Worst case, it's not, and whatever. It's not as expensive as a lot of the other imports, although for just one movie, it is pretty up there. I do believe it was character sketches. About $50. Which again is up there for one movie, and I'm feeling lazy. I'm not going to try and... The only problem is I am probably going to try and put this back on, because that kind of holds all of that together. And y'all have seen just how bad I am at this. See, just horrible. Oh god. I waste so much time just trying over and over. Anyways, Robot Carnival. I don't even really know what this is about entirely. I can see that it's 9 animators, 1 vision. Let's see, audio. It's got English audio. That's actually unexpected. Maybe this is an older thing then. But this has been on the back of my mind, I suppose, as a title I've seen name dropped, I think. It's just kind of an interesting show. With a plastic that is sticking to the damn DVD. This is annoying because I'm pretty sure it's not coming off, it's just coming apart. All for a very simple look at the inside. There's the segments. So I won't know what to think about it until I actually get a chance to watch it. Blu-ray release of my teen romantic comedy SNAFU. Sentai release, so obviously this thing is closed. Oh, it just snapped open. Didn't I say something last week about how they might have weakened the plastic to make it possible to open that up or something? So this has already come out on DVD before. This is just, I think, a Blu-ray catch-up, and probably good timing, or probably intentional timing, because obviously I think another season is airing, or has aired, or is about to air or something. So Region A, subtitled only. That's expected. It's a Blu-ray release of what was released before. Next we got Sketchbook full colors. I don't know what this is about. It's definitely an interesting curiosity. Japanese language. That's a 3-disc. Oh, it's a Right Stuff release, so it should just be okay. They tend to... Yeah, as I remembered, Right Stuff does keep you down there. Disc 1, Disc 2, Disc 3. Next up we've got, I'm trying to process, is that a G or C? It looks, I guess, a G, so Argevollen, it's probably German or something. Collection 1, DVD and Blu-ray versions. Looks like a mecha. Definitely looks exciting on the front, but I've seen better that were worse, and probably worse that were better. You know, looked worse on the title, but executed much better, or vice versa. I hate it when the plastic falls apart before it's done coming off. Oh well, there we go. So this one just has one disc, apparently. 12 episodes. Guess that makes sense. Region A, Japanese only. This one is 2 discs. Did this art, which artwork? Okay, the disc 1s were the same. Okay. Next up, the DVD version of the new Vampire Hunter D release. Digitally remastered. So I'm not seeing where it says new dub, but I did look, and the dub is definitely different for this one, which makes me curious what Vampire Hunter D Bloodlust will be like. That one is once again dubbed only, so no subtitles. Japanese with English subtitles. But I guess that'll be okay. It'll be what it is. It won't be any better than it was before, but it won't be any worse at a minimum. In terms of accessibility to the Japanese subtitled version of that one. This one, you still got Japanese with English subtitles, and you got the dub. See, audio English and Japanese, and subtitles English. Last but not least, Fairy Tail Set 16, which arrived a day late. It was released last week, but like, is this Funimation? Yeah, I guess Funimation must be running into some sort of issue or something or the other, because One Piece was also delayed. It's supposed to come out this week. It may come out in a month, I don't know. Amazon isn't exactly trustworthy in that regard. And I really ought to check Right Stuff to see if they've received a copy. Well, I went through that quick, because I don't know. This week's Anime DVD Collection Update. So, I'm definitely making a lot of progress in Yakitate Japan. I am actually on the 3rd season now. It's slowed down a little bit the past couple of days, but hopefully I should be able to finally finish it this week. I thought the second story arc was overall pretty fun as well. Very interesting. The 3rd season definitely feels a little off. Like the series has been running for 3 seasons. It's definitely not as bad as what I remember Ranma started being like as it started going into its 3rd season, I think. It felt Ranma started feeling very repetitive. This one I don't think is quite there yet. But it does feel like the characters, I don't know, something about the way they look, the way they act feels ever so slightly off. Like they're just going through motions at this point. I think there's a bit of that's Yakitate Japan is it's very shonen-esque in a lot of its execution. That's one of the things that's fun about it. It's like your standard shonen fighting show, except the characters bake bread instead of punch each other or something like that. Or turn whistles into laser beams. That was fun. But I don't know. I guess I'm thinking there isn't this power level grindy aspect. So it has a pacing that's definitely far superior, but at the same time it kind of means that I think the people making the show maybe get into the... I don't know. It's also possible that the 3rd story arc has absolutely nothing to do with an original manga source, assuming this was originally from a manga source. So, I don't know. Lots of speculation, little answers. I'm going to keep going. I might have a different opinion as I go on, but it definitely doesn't feel quite the same. Like there was escalations going on through the 1st to the 2nd seasons. And the 3rd season... Well, where do you go from there? And maybe the 3rd season was your standard follow-up to an unbeatably awesome 2nd season or something like that. I don't know. So, other than that, well, let's see. Like I said, One Piece does seem like it's been delayed. I haven't double-checked with Right Stuff, who I know would say they have it in stock if they hadn't in stock. But didn't get that this week, which is unfortunate because I was going to watch that with my friend in a couple days, but whatever. Beyond that, I've been playing StarMade. So obviously, I've got the new computer I made here that I was talking about last week, I think. One of the advantages of actually using a more well-known Linux release is I could run Steam on it, and so I, of course, installed some Steam servers on it specifically. StarMade was one I was curious about trying out, and so I've been playing that for the past couple nights. Pretty badly, actually. It doesn't help that there's space pirates everywhere. Now that I've got a ship that can kill them, they don't seem to be anywhere. Except for that one place. So, yeah. I guess I'll be continuing to play that. Splatoon has mostly been dying off because I'm just sick and tired of going online. It seems like more and more people... I swear, there's got to be lag hacks of some sort out there, if not worse. Because some people are just immune to being inked, period. You can be right, they can be right in front of you and you hit them with the roller and no, nothing. You can hit them 3 times, nothing. That's just, you don't even get the hit sound. That's just not how the lagging works. I mean, even the people who are saying, oh, there's no way there can be hackers, it's just all lag, even they are inconsistent in what they consider lag, because that goes with the story of, oh yeah, when you die on somebody else's screen, then that's why you keep getting hit when blah blah blah. And so, as true as that is, that also doesn't change the fact that that only seems to happen in one direction, even if it's being argued to be bidirectional, and two, the fact that you can fire at somebody and your shots just don't hit them because they're apparently immune. Everything around them can turn your color ink, but no, they're immune. Or you could have a rapid fire weapon and you actually hear the hits, and they take so much more hits to kill because apparently lag, and that's completely the opposite of the, oh yeah, when you die on their screen, you die on your side stuff. I'm just tired of being frustrated, I guess. And trying other things. Creative side is kind of wanting to go, I guess. Anyways, it's been a tiring week. A little exhausting. That adding on to the exhaustion is, of course, the anime coming a day later. It's all whatever. So I'm gonna let y'all go. I'll have a nice week.